Hi, this is Hodrobino from DevilsDigest.com reporting from Folsom Field in Boulder, Colorado, where ASU opened Pac-12 play with a 38-24 win over Colorado. And we know the old cliche that a win is a win and you win at all costs, but when you talk about wins and costs, this was definitely a costly win for Arizona State. Taylor Kelly, with what looks like a broken foot, was gone late in the third quarter. In the first half, Spur linebacker Leo Mucchiola, probably the best player on defense and a team captain, with what looks like a separated shoulder, was gone for the game. So adversity really hit Arizona State, and there were also some uncharacteristic things that we usually don't see from Arizona State, like the 8 penalties committed. Colorado had at a 545 yards on offense versus Arizona State's 426. I think that's something that also was unexpected coming into this game. So you look at the win as far as the totality of it, and you definitely want to start Pac-12 on the right foot, but it's actually Taylor Kelly's left foot that right now is going to be a discussion going into not only the UCLA game, but really a gauntlet of 4 games to follow that matchup with the Bruins, a road game at USC, home game at Stanford, road game at Washington. So this is a win that obviously leaves you more with question marks than it does definitive facts concerning the team moving forward. There are definitely a lot of bright spots over here. DJ Foster for the second week in a row, over 200 all-purpose yards, and again, just like last week, all the yards gained on offense and not 1 yard on special teams. Jalen Strong, I thought, had a good game as far as receiving. Taylor Kelly, before I went out, had a great game. He passed for 3 touchdowns, had a 50-yard touchdown run on top of that. Kalen Ballage with a 38-yard touchdown reception. So those were some bright spots on offense. You look at defense, I thought that in terms of pass rush, this is by far Arizona State's best performance. Marcus Hardison and Antonio Longino, their best games as Sun Devils tonight. I thought that Damaris Randall in the secondary, and especially Jordan Simone, who had really, I guess, the hat trick tonight with a fumble recovered, interception, which actually the first interception for ASU all season long, and a 4th down stop in the second half. Outstanding game from Jordan Simone. There were some other players on defense that did struggle, and I thought the youth did really show. But I think that at the end of the day, a lot of players did come through. I mean, Armand Perry maybe gave up a big play earlier in the game, but played very well after that. Christian Sam, who was thrusted into action at Spur because of the injury to Mucchiola, did have some rough spots over there, but also had a sack. Also had an interception very late in the 4th quarter to really seal the game's fate. So you're seeing a defense that definitely didn't have a memorable performance. Like I said, gave up over 500 yards, 24 points. I don't think those are numbers you expected to see the Arizona State defense give up, even though it was a road game. But I think at the end, when it mattered, the defense was able, I'm not going to say to bail out the offense, but really go ahead and help the offense deal with the adversity that they had late in the game with the injury to Taylor Kelly. So again, this is a win that I think definitely has more of a somber tone than any other win that I can imagine under Todd Graham. And again, now the discussion is going to center not only on the huge matchup against UCLA 10 days from now, but also the injuries to Taylor Kelly and Leo Mucchiola. Todd Graham said that he believes Mucchiola has a good shot to go ahead and return for that game, but said that Taylor Kelly is going to continue to be evaluated. But being on crutches with his left foot in a boot, it's really hard to imagine him playing against UCLA, even though it's only 10 days from now. So we will see what transpires in the next week and a half. It definitely makes that matchup against UCLA that much more interesting. UCLA could be without quarterback Brett Hundley, so you wonder if those two factors kind of cancel themselves out, if you will. From Folsom Field of Boulder, this is Hodrobino reporting for Devil's Digest.